Live. We've got a lot of games, we've got a lot of developers, and there is a lot of users who are buying those games. So take a look and maybe you will develop some amazing game for our platform. So at the beginning, what you can do with our platform, what tools we've got, what tools you can use to develop apps, games, and make money, of course. So, of course, you can use C, C++ libraries. Any C++ developers here? 2 people, okay. So, if you are C, C++ developers, probably porting your game will be really easy to our platform, just to repackage your source code, and everything should be working out of the box. We are supporting open standards, so POSIX, STL, OpenGL, OpenIL, we've got everything out of the box. So it won't be a big problem for you, probably, if you're a game developer. Any Unity, Marmalade developers here? Nobody is developing in Unity. Especially it's free right now. Okay, I will show you later a few slides. And we've got amazing community who is helping you with your problems, with your ideas. So if you're stuck with development, you can go always to our website, then click on the forum, and then our employees and our developers will help you with your issues. So there is no such kind when you're stuck with development, and then you think that nobody will help you. We are here, we are going to help you. You can find us on GitHub or our website and other things in internet. And of course we've got our own marketplace. Its name is BlackBerry World, and you can sell your applications there. There is no price you need to pay to upload applications, so there is no any cost, no $99 every year to pay. I need to pay my subscription next week, so I know this pain. Everything is free, you can upload your application for free. We will give you certification for free. There is no such cost for the development. Tools. So our tools are available on all platforms right now. So if you are using macOS, our tools will be working. If you are using Windows, our tools will be working. If you are using Linux, the same. So we are running our tools on GCC 4.6.3, and we've got our debugger base on GDB 7.3. And our IDE, which we named Momentix, it's based on Eclipse, so probably all of you know Eclipse or hate it. It depends. So it's easy to transform to our platform because we've got tools who are already used by other vendors. We've got, of course, command line tools and the command line masters here who'd like to run applications from commands. Nobody? Don't be shy. Of course, our emulators are based on the VMware, and we've got Visual Studio plugin also. So if you're already developing using Visual Studio, you can just switch with 5 minutes. As I said, our platform is really open. We are supporting a lot of open standards. We are committed to open source. Probably all of our libraries are available on the GitHub. So if you'd like to take a look on our source code, just go to the GitHub. If you see that there is bug in our documentation or in our libraries, you can go to GitHub, send bug request, and we will try to find the best way to repair this bug. As you see on the list, there is a lot of open source libraries. I'm not going to talk about each of them because probably all of you know those names. You know which library is responsible for what. So let's go. Game engines and frameworks. Because we are talking about games right now, and probably you don't want to build your game engine from the beginning. You can use a lot of frameworks such as Unity, Marmalade, or Shiva 3D. So Unity is right now free, and it's available for Windows Phone, Android, iOS, and BlackBerry platform. So if you are a game developer, you can develop game once using Unity, and then just click the button and you will have the application working on 4 platforms or even more. Marmalade is also an engine which is available on the same smartphones, so iOS, Android, BlackBerry, or Windows Phone. The same situation, different point of view of building application, but those games will be working on all platforms out of the box. And there is also Shiva 3D. It's one of the other engines we are supporting out of the box. So we've got a big possibilities. We are supporting a big amount of frameworks which you can use to develop applications. And of course, games are always connected with social. So we've got something which we name Score Loop. I will show you the game using it later. But in general, Score Loop allows you to integrate with your friends who are playing not only on BlackBerry platform, but also on iOS, for example, or Google platform. So imagine a situation that you are racing a car, and you see next to you your friend who is playing on iOS device. It's really easy to integrate. We've got our SDK, which is really easy to use, so you can just add a few lines of code and you will be able to add social things to your application. And we've got one other thing, it's the Games app. It's something similar that you've got on the iOS platform. So you can compare your results from applications, you can find new games using this app, or you can invite your friends to play applications or games which you are playing every day. And of course, because we are love playing games with gamepads, we are supporting gamepads out of the box. It's Moga Pro Gamepad. So if you're a game developer, you can just add 5 or 6 lines of code and your game is working with this gamepad. Of course, as you see, we've got support for other gamepads, Steel Series 3, GameTel. Even you can use Wii Remote. We are supporting it natively. So if you've got your game written in native language, you can add support. And if you are a Unity developer, you can of course add also gamepad. So let me show you how games are working using the gamepad. So it's really simple game. As you can see, you just need to fly with one stick. It's really hard to talk and play with two hands. So yeah, you just need to fly, kill another things flying on the screen. And it's supported out of the box. So developer of this game just spent 20 minutes to add support and test if everything is working. Okay. Anyone like to play? No? Nobody want to play on the big screen? No way. Okay, so let's continue the presentation. So the next important thing is HTML5 gaming. We all see a big trend of applications, games, and everything based on HTML5. And HTML5 developers here? Okay. So probably you know all those standards, so WebGL, Canvas 3D, IndexedDB, Workers, WebSocket, Ajax, and Multitouch. We are supporting it out of the box, so just go and develop your game. And as you can see, we've got a very nice result from HTML5 test. We are scoring 485 points and 11 bonus points. So right now we are the best platform available on the market from the point of HTML5 test. We've got a really big result also on the ring mark test. You know this test? Okay. Sorry. Sorry for that. So as you see, we've got a really good result on the ring mark test. You know this test? Try to run on your device and see what result you will get. And of course, ACID free. It's normal that platforms right now are supporting it and scoring 100 points. So because not all of developers know programming languages, we are supporting also some game applications which allow you to develop game without writing any line of code. So for example, you can use Construct2, you can use Game Maker to develop your application. It's more drag and drop interface, so you just need to provide information about collisions and other things, and your application is working very nice. And I'd like to talk more about Construct because this is one of the applications we decided to support a few weeks ago. As you can see right now, Construct2 is supporting all main players on the market right now. So there is iOS, there is Google, there is Windows Phone, there is BlackBerry, there are other platforms. So I will show you a short movie how to create simple game using the Construct2 platform. So as you can see, only 2 minutes of development and game was playable. And without this engine, it probably will take you longer. So just click the button and it will export this game to other vendors' platform. And you will be able to run it on the platforms I displayed you a few minutes ago. So because you all love games, let me show you a simple game. So as you see, this is a really simple game built my friend who is a journalist. So he never write any line of code. He even don't know what HTML5 means. So he just takes the construct tool, spend few hours, and as you see, I can play his game. It's possible to jump. There is even sound. Oh, I died. It's really hard to play one hand. Okay. So as you can see, if you are scared that developing it's something that it's not for you, just try to download something like Construct, and you can build your first game. You can play with your friends. Just try. Use your imagination. So another part of my presentation is creating games with Air engine. Any Flash developers here? You probably all switched to HTML. But yeah, we are supporting Adobe Air with 3D, which will be available in 10.2 update. So if you'd like to use Stage 3D, for example, it will be supported in the next update of the application. All applications written in Flash are hardware accelerated from our part, so there is no such problem that your game is working really slow. Everything is working fast, and you will be able to see it right now. Sorry for switching so many times, but I've got some nice game for you. So in general, this game is pirate game, so we need to find room for the pirate. So what you need to do, you need to just use touch controls to get the bottles. Oh, as you see, it's really fast, it's hardware accelerated. Yeah, the pirate just died right now. So let me try again. Yeah, he's alive. Yeah. So this game was built by a developer from Macedonia. During the conference, we ported it using our SDK in 2 minutes time, and he was really happy because he said that he got almost 100 games built using the Flash engine. So after this conference, he ported all those games, and he is earning a lot of money right now. So imagine that you've got already your amazing game uploaded to our platform, and then you'd like to earn a lot of money. And you see a potential problem because nobody is buying your game, because you need a promotion. Of course, you can spend a lot of money on marketing budget. You can try to use Twitter, Facebook, and you will see your result. So we decided to run the Build for BlackBerry program, which give you the possibility to be promoted by us. So you need to just go to the checklist, check if your application is passing our certification. If yes, we are giving you the free promotion in our BlackBerry world. So for example, we've got featured applications every other week. So imagine that your application is featured and you're getting more than 300 plus downloads. Or imagine that someone is searching a game for kids. He is writing kids in the search, bar, and then he see on the first place built for BlackBerry application, and then at the bottom of the screen other applications. So I know that users are always lazy. They are not spending a lot of time searching apps. If they see that there is something at the top of the screen, they will click it. If they like the screens, they will buy this application. So passing this certification is not really hard. You just need to implement few functionalities from our platform. For example, include integrated payments inside your application, or integrate other things such as score loop or other idea, and just pass build for BlackBerry certification. We've already got a lot of applications, and I said at the beginning that I'd like to show you the score loop integration. So I've got one game, maybe you know it, or maybe not. This time it will be easy to play with one hand. So as you can see here, there is a today best results. The coverage network is really slow here, so let me just play and show you how it's working. So as you can see, there are other players playing the same time. Right now these guys are online. As you see, there is a name at the top of the player. And right now I'm playing with someone else from, I don't know, maybe from UK, from US. So using the score loop, you can integrate multiplayer playing without any issues. I will try to get maybe better result. Yeah. So because I said that I'd like to show you the build for BlackBerry application and the application which have score loop integration, this application have those two things. So when you go to customize, you see a lot of variety of characters which you can use in your application. So I bought the whole package. It cost me $3, but you can earn money using, for example, adding the gold coins or something else to your application. So let me play Santa Claus. And you can see it's really nice integrated. Everything is working really fast. Yep. I'm not going to play because this session will take a lot of time. So because I know that you are all busy with other sessions, probably you are a little, I don't know how to say, there was probably a big party last night, so you are sleeping at the sessions. So it was last game which I will show you, and it was a last slide. I'm also quite not happy. I slept only 3 hours after the party last night, so. So have you got any questions? Nobody want to get a device or something. I don't know why. Yeah, you was the first person. Okay.
There's a question.
The question is, there are some differences in usage between that application and existing solution, like, for example, Game Maker or other stuff?
In what kind of interaction?
I know that the Game Maker makes game only for Windows and at least Linux. Here we have games for many more platforms.
Yep.
The question is the usage of this tool is as simple as it was shown in the
Yeah.
Spheres demo, or it allow you to add some more complicated stuff?
It depends what kind of game you are building, but if you'd like to include your own code, for example, in HTML, JavaScript, CSS, you can of course include everything. You can build your own plugins, for example, because you see that there is no some feature integrated right now in the construct, for example. You can build your own plugin, integrate with the native part of the smartphone and integrate something else.
So there is also some documentation for people who want extend
Yep.
construct with their own blocks.
Yes,
Okay.
we've got one question more.
One question about monetization. When a lot of games has, in-game purchases, like, buy a better gun or shield or something, do you have support for that in the BlackBerry?
Yes, in all our SDKs, so in native C, C++, in HTML5, in Adobe Air, even in Android, we are supporting integrated payments inside the application.
How about build for BlackBerry games? Do they need to be exclusive, or they can be ported from another
They
platform?
don't need to be exclusive, they can be ported games from the other platforms, but the only factor that need to be based is the review. So we are trying to get only the best products. So when you see that you are getting, for example, only 1 star in the competitor platforms, and you are getting, 1,000 reviews with 1 star, we are going to say no.
Have you had any big gaming companies port things to BlackBerry?
Yes, so right now we've got EA Sports, Gameloft, and other competitors. So you can go to the BlackBerry World website and you can check our applications.
What's the most popular BlackBerry game?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Angry Birds, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have this kind of statistics, but let's check. What's the best played game?
We still got lots of time, so don't hurry.
Yeah, the coverage here is not really nice, but let me check. Oh, right now it's Real Racing 3 on one of the top games, and Angry Birds, of course. Any more questions? No? Yep.
How much time does the review process take?
It depends. If you'd like to be fast, you can always contact me, and it will take 24 hours or even less. And in normally it takes around 6-7 business days. And of course, if you've got any amazing game, just send me a link to your ported game, and maybe you will get a free device from me. So you will see. Any more questions? Okay, so there was an email on my email on the beginning of the presentation, so just write it down, port your game, send me an email, and you will get something nice. Thanks.